everybody, Shannon Marin here, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Vancouver Island Vision. I'm really excited about this episode. I am here with my dear friend Gail Hampton, and she has some exciting Christmas shopping tips for us, focusing on a program that her and her sister have been involved in called Santa's Sisters. It's really exciting stuff, some great gift ideas that are coming up. And we're also going to talk about the Campbell River Christmas gift tour that is coming up. And here is Gail to tell us a little bit about what feeds her soul as far as crafting goes.
Hi, good to see you again. I hope you're having a good time where you are.
Thank you.
So the Santa Sisters started many years ago in the early 2000s, and it was my sister Diane and I. She lives in the interior, and we wanted a way to feed our souls with the things that we like to craft with. We like to sew, we like to build, we like to paint, we like to do all these different things. And Santa Sisters was a way for us to do that and sell our wares. And be able to buy more stuff to craft with. It just became a way to an outlet. Okay. And we did that for several years and stopped about 2009 and haven't picked it up since. And now we're at a point where she's still in the interior. And last year, the Campbell River Christmas gift tour started back up again after COVID. And I phoned her right away and said, hey, I think we should do this. So we talked it out and we decided that it was time to bring Santa Sisters back to life. So I'm very happy that Santa Sisters will be participating in the 22nd annual Campbell River Christmas gift tour. And it's running November 17th, 18th, and 19th in Campbell River.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we do, we come from a very long line of resourceful and creative and exceptional craftspeople in our family. And through
is
them,
evident from that quilt hanging behind you.
Yeah, this one is mine. This one will be for sale.
Okay.
I'm primarily a quilter. When I moved to the island, I joined a quilt guild, and have found a very passionate outlet for my creativity in that. Okay. But I also like to dabble in other things. So. And Diane is also an exceptional seamstress and sewer, and she makes amazing things, but she's also a woodworker. She has done a lot of floral work, both with live, in this case, she's working with silks with centerpieces and wreaths that are just beautiful. But she combines her woodworking skills with her incredible creativity with the silk flowers and the pine cones and all those things. They're just absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
So they're all coming here in a couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
So in the summer when I was there in the interior to see her, I brought everything that she had made at that point, but there's going to be a lot more coming. Okay. So we try to make things for everybody. We have things for kids. We have things for pets. We have quilts. We have table centers and placemats. We have her bestseller ever is stuff called Cozy Buggers, and they are a handmade fleece sock that are to die for. They keep your feet warm. They're great in your bogs. They're wonderful in your hiking shoes. They're great at night when you just can't get your feet warm. I take mine when I travel. You go to a hotel room and you can't settle down. I put on my Cozy Buggers and I go to sleep. And in the middle of the night, you get picked off. But they're amazing. So there'll be lots of those here.
Beautiful.
Made some terrific hiking bags that'll take your water bottle. There's pockets for your keys and your phone. It goes over your shoulder. It's a crossbody thing. Great West Coast item. Tell you what, they're just terrific.
You are right. I am missing out. This is
you're
wonderful.
Missing out big time. I'm going to be sending you pictures, and I will set them aside for you, and we'll set it up when you get back.
Okay. That sounds great.
But the room will be set up with like Christmas, and that's a big part of what we do. There'll be a Christmas tree, there'll be Christmas ornaments on it. We will have all of these things in the room. We'd love for you to come by and have a coffee and maybe a snack and sit and have a visit and just see what we've been up to, and share in this thing that we enjoy to do. Go ahead.
It's just wonderful. Like, you know, I'm not creative in that way. I'm more creative in words and writing and that kind of way. That the artsy stuff is never been good at. So it just blows my mind. I've seen some of your work, you know. I mean, every time I've come to your house, I'm like, you know, you blow my mind. So, you know, and it's always something different, something new.
Yeah, and we try to keep it fresh. Like we've always tried to kind of, we like to make things that have a purpose, that have a use.
Yeah.
We all in our lives accumulate so much stuff that's just fluff and clutter. And so everything that we do, we try to make sure that it has a function. There's a practical use for it, whether or not it's a quilt like what you see behind you. We've got baby blankets and all those kinds of things. I've made some really cool bibs that are just, I've been making them for years and years and years. They're the best bibs going. If you have little people in your life, come see me. But everything, we try to make sure that everything has a function and has a purpose. So otherwise it just becomes clutter. And, you know, we're all at that point where, you know, people want to get rid of that clutter and just have useful things. And we try to make things that are quality and are functional and are beautiful.
That is a really, really good purpose and a really good point, because so many people are trying to minimize and simplify and all of that stuff. And, you know, I mean, I do it all the time when I'm walking through local stores, wherever I am, and you see, you know, handmade gifts and things like that. And I'm like, okay, but you know, it's really pretty, but what am I going to do with it? And I love to look at these things. So the fact that, you know, right now I'm looking at that quilt, and you know, I just renovated my condo and I need a new quilt for my bed, right? You know, so I'm like, okay, this is something I need. Like you're talking about the hiking bags. I mean, that's right up my alley.
Absolutely.
You know, gifts for my real estate clients and things like that. Like, and you know, I love to support local. So, you know, I like you, and you've got such an array of stuff going on there.
We do. I've got things where we've taken some local driftwood, not like lake driftwood that's interesting and gnarly and not necessarily off the ocean beach that gets kind of pounded and pounded. We've got some pieces where we've taken and we've cleaned them up, we've varnished them, we've added some solar lights, and they're for outdoors. And so we've got some garden pieces. I've got some pieces where I've taken and done some alcohol ink stuff and you know, combined this and made something different. So they all have a function, they all have a purpose. At least that's the goal. And we hope that like I say, just come by and have a coffee, see what we've been doing. We love to talk about what we're doing, obviously. And we'll be here for the whole time. So for us, our hours on the 17th on the Friday are going to be from noon until 7. We're going to have signs up on the highway. I'm at 109 Larwood Road in Willow Point. So I'm just 3 doors off the South Island Highway. There will be signs, there will be balloons. You won't be able to miss us.
If you know where Beyond Beautiful Smiles is, you can find Gail.
Absolutely. So Friday from noon till 7. Saturday, we're going to be here from 10 till 5, and Sunday will be open from 10 till 4. And with the Campbell River Craft Tour, I'll talk a little bit about what they're doing. There are a total of 15 locations on the tour this year. They'll be putting an ad in the paper that will list all of the locations, their address, and what they're offering at those locations. And some of them have more than one vendor. Some of them have up to 3 and 4 vendors. And it tells you a little bit about what they have and what they're doing, if they have extended hours. And the tour, there'll be a draw box at every location. So you're welcome to every place that you go to. You can pick and choose the ones you want to attend, or you can attend them all, which would be great. Enter the draw. Within our location, we're going to have a draw ourselves with one of the items that we've made here. And then that name will go back in the box, and the tour organizer will pick them up, and they'll be giving out, I believe there's a cash prize. I think it's $200, I think. And they're also going to have some gift baskets. So each of the vendors or most of the vendors have put something into that, and they'll be making up these gift baskets. So from our location, there'll be a set of handmade placemats that I've made. They'll be going into the gift basket. And on site, we're going to give away a beautiful centerpiece that Diane has made. And that will be a prize here. So we'll have that on display, and you're welcome to come in and enter the draw and see what we've been doing. I don't know what else to say.
That's a lot of stuff. I think, knowing the stuff that you do, Gail, and your sister's stuff sounds amazing. But I think, this is good to just get people in the door, because, you can tell people, oh, I make this and I do this, but until people see it and fall in love with it, like that's what it is. It's getting people in the door, right?
And the other thing too is there is a Facebook page that this Campbell River Christmas. Let me just check.
Campbell River annual Christmas gift tour.
That's the one. Okay, so there is a Facebook page, and on that page they have started to download each of the locations. So they talk a little bit about, like, I think we're number 10 on the list. So it'll say number 10, Santa's Sisters. This is what they have. And we've started to upload some pictures of some of the things. So if you want to see what we're doing, us and any of the other locations, you can see the pictures of what they've put in so far. And then on the weekend of the tour, they're going to download, we're going to send in and download a whole bunch more. So it kind of keeps people, oh, they've got this and this and this. You'll be able to see what we have to offer.
Lovely.
And for me, I've got, I don't know, 10 or so quilts that I'll be selling of various sizes, from baby to lap to small queens. I've got a lot of quilts to sell. So I'd love to put one in the mail for you.
I would love to have one. Yeah, we will definitely chat about that for sure.
I'll send you pictures. You can pick the one you want.
Okay. Yeah. Like I'm loving all the colors in that one behind you, because we've kind of gone in the condo like a beachy floor with sea glass sort of color. So those blues and browns in there are really jumping out.
This one is a lap size. It's kind of designed to be a snuggle quilt. I thought it might be a nice guy's quilt, but it also has lovely flannel on the back, so it's nice and cuddly and cozy. And a couple of people have said, hey, that'd be great in my trailer for the summer. So but we can talk. I can probably put something together for you.
Okay. All right. I'm sure you can, because you're just so darn creative. So yeah. Okay. Well, that is great. So let's just remind people where to find you. 109 Larwood.
Yeah.
And it starts on noon, Friday the 17th.
Yep.
And you are going from noon until 7 on the Friday?
Yep.
And then Saturday the 18th, 10 to 5?
Yes.
Sunday the 19th, 10 to 4?
Yes. And we are accepting cash, credit, and card.
Okay. Okay. All right.
We're able to do all of that this year. We're trying something new with point of sale this year. So we're kind of excited about that. So yeah.
That's helpful. That's very, very helpful for sure. Yeah. That's great. Okay, well, we are going to share this out there and make sure that you get a crowd, and that everybody else on the tour gets a crowd too. And just a reminder for everybody out there to, support local, shop local wherever you can. There are some great artists and crafters in Campbell River.
I have one other thing to add. We do have off-street parking. So if you do come by, you're welcome to come into the driveway. We have lots and lots of parking on the property. So just pull off the road. Don't worry about trying to find a spot out on the street. Just come on into the property and park off-site. Okay.
That is great. And I can tell you for sure, Gail has a wonderful piece of property. Wonderful now with all the improvements.
We've done.
That's awesome. I am so happy to have had this chance to visit with you and share your info.
Well, I
And
appreciate the opportunity to talk with you, Shannon, and I know we meant to get together in the summer, but
yeah,
you'll have to do it this year. Sorry.
I will be over for a visit with wine in hand.
Perfect. Awesome.
Okay, all right. For all of you folks out there that are watching, if you need any information, you can reach out to me directly. We will have Gail's links as far as how to get to her place and all of that in the description. And happy shopping. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.